Hello, Patriots, and welcome back to Mason Cable News. My name is Kyland Adams.
And I'm Bria Lloyd in the place of Alexis Whitted today.
So, Bria, has the election sunk into you yet? How are you feeling the day after the 2016 election?
I'm definitely shocked and disappointed. I was not expecting this outcome, and it should be interesting to see what happens over the next few days and months.
I agree. I can agree to that. After a grueling 20-month election season, the American people voted and have elected the next president. The 45th president of the United States will be Republican Donald J. Trump. The results trended towards Trump early in the evening, but officially called the next morning after surpassing 270 electoral votes. Currently, Trump has 279 electoral votes, and Hillary Clinton has 228 electoral votes. Trump carried Florida, Ohio, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania handedly. Michigan and Wisconsin, both of which were leaning towards Hillary Clinton's favor, flipped to President-elect Trump. Clinton carried Virginia by approximately 5 points and won Fairfax County 65% to 29%. Clinton conceded to Trump privately early in the morning and gave a concession speech this morning. President Obama and President-elect Trump are set to meet in the White House tomorrow. President-elect Trump now has 71 days to prepare for the presidency. Congratulations to both candidates on a well-fought and intense battle for the presidency.
As the results were being funneled in yesterday evening, Mason Cable Network held a live coverage broadcast of the 2016 election. In conjunction with Mason Votes, WGMU, Fourth Estate, and the Society of Professional Journalists, Mason Cable Network held a 1-hour stream to talk about the election results. The panelists included WGMU Sasha Tufani, MCN's Alexis Whitted, Eric Trong, and myself. Topics such as the effects and implication of Fairfax County, Virginia, and the Nova region were discussed. We also had the opportunity to interview prominent student leaders and representatives of the Mason community. The half-hour special can be viewed on our YouTube channel at Mason Cable Network.
Fairfax County also voted on a referendum on Election Day on whether to tax prepared food and restaurant meals within the county. Officials said the tax revenue could generate nearly $99 million per year, with 70% dedicated towards funding for schools and 30% towards county services. The Fairfax meal tax was rejected by voters 56 to 44% respectively. The rejection of the referendum was rejected by a margin of 47,000 votes and an astounding 12 points.
As a blast to the past, Mason students had the opportunity to see two former vice presidential candidates, Mike Pence and Tim Kaine, up close. Vice President-elect Mike Pence held a rally on Saturday in the Hub Ballroom and was welcomed to a full room and overflow in the first floor of the Hub. On Monday, former VP candidate Tim Kaine held his rally in North Plaza with special guests Joe and Dr. Jill Biden. Both guests implored their base to get out and vote. Mason is honored to have welcomed the incredible guest and have them come to the university during this election season.
Want to do something personal and impact the local community? If you're looking to give back this holiday season, Volunteer Fairfax is offering several volunteer opportunities. For the holiday season, they are presenting their Holiday Heroes Handbook, which is a special online meeting place for nonprofits and volunteers to find each other this holiday season. Find out more information about how to get involved by going to volunteerfairfax.org.
In other news, Mason held a fun-filled event last week. Here's Eric Trong with the story.
Last week, the College of Humanities and Social Sciences hosted one of their most popular events, Dog Day at JC East Plaza.
For the Chess Doggy Days, we tend to do those once a semester, normally around midterms or shortly after midterms. It's kind of a way for students to come out and de-stress. It's a really good way for people who are having those pet withdrawals. If they're away from animals at home, they can come out and they can play with some dogs, they can have some fun, and they can not worry about doing homework or that test that they may or may not have done too well on. And we normally contact them first and just say, hey, we want to have an event on this day, weather permitting, and they normally just kind of like, okay, we can get a certain number of volunteers to come out. It's really open. We have a couple that are regulars, like Tia is the Vishla over there, and she has been at every one that I've been to, so she's a regular. We have a couple new faces every time. We have a lot of people who come recurringly, and they really enjoy it, and it's really fun for them and fun for the dogs. And then we're partnering with the pop-up pantry for the first time this semester, just kind of as a way to help raise awareness of it. We know a lot of students, faculty, and staff come out to the Dog Days events, so the pop-up pantry thought it'd be a really good way to just get a lot of eyes and ears on what it is and to help raise awareness for it. We actually have some academic advising tables over with the pop-up pantry, just also to try and get more people to come in and interact with them than normally.
To find out more about the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, visit chss.gmu.edu. And to find out more about Mason Pop-Up Pantry, go to ulife.gmu.edu.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned for this week's Freshman Corner on Fashion.
And you're listening live to Improv for Mason here on WGMU Radio, heard WGMUradio.com.
You know, it wasn't my idea.
Today's show with our special guest interview for this team in the new conference.
Welcome to a special
It's
edition
been
of
a
the
great
First Pick.
transition for me personally. I love Mason.
The very talented David Keckner.
I'm great. How are you doing?
Reed, Jonah, it was a pleasure having you on the show today.
Hey, good.
I'm Ben Simpson. On the phone today, we have Drew McGarry, successful author, writer. You're listening to WGMU Radio on WGMUradio.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this week's segment of Freshman's Corner. I'm your host, Cody Borden. This week we're outside of the hub, and we're going to spruce it up a little bit. We're talking about freshman style. What do you wear to class opposed to what do you wear outside of class?
I wear the same things regardless of whether I'm in class or not.
Normally both are just about the same thing. I usually wear cargo shorts and a t-shirt, just anything that I can grab first. Sometimes I'll wear khakis like I'm wearing now, or if I have a special event, I'll wear something special.
To class, I am typically in yoga pants and a sweatshirt. If I'm going out, I'm usually in like jeans and a nicer looking top.
What I wear to class and what I wear outside of class is kind of the same. I dress more for comfort than for style.
Honestly, I'd wear the same kind of things. I'll wear jeans and shoes and like a shirt. It just depends on my mood what I wear to class. Sometimes I change, sometimes I don't. So roughly the same.
Where do you shop on a college budget?
Old Navy.
Kohl's and Goodwill. Goodwill's got some good finds.
Forever 21 or anywhere that there's a sale.
Goodwill, TJ Maxx, Target.
Go to the mall, Forever 21, Hollister.
What would you call your style?
Pretty basic. I just wear a t-shirt and khakis most of the time.
Probably just average, I don't know.
Cute, but still lazy and comfy.
Comfortable.
Casual yet comfortable. I like to take basic things and dress them up or dress them down. So like a basic shirt and a scarf if it's cold, or just a basic shirt and like tie it off or something.
Who is your favorite style icon?
Mac DeMarco for sure.
A little bit Justin Timberlake, I think. I like his suits that he wears.
Kate Middleton.
I guess Emma Stone, because she always looks kind of good, but like not crazy, you know.
Probably Lady Gaga.
Freshmen here on campus seem to have a diverse sense of style. Our biggest takeaway was that college students love to be comfortable. I'm your host, Cody Borden. Tune in next week for the next segment of Freshman's Corner.
Do you want to pie one of your favorite anchors from Mason Cable News? Come catapult a commentator this Thursday at noon in North Plaza. $1 will get you a water balloon to soak an anchor, and $2 will get you a pie. Come help raise money for Mason Cable News and the Office of Student Media while having a great time.
Are you ready for spring semester? It's registration week and classes are filling up fast. Course registration began for select students in the first week of November. Seniors, juniors, and sophomores should be able to register for classes as of November 9th, and freshmen are registering this Friday, November 11th. Located in Patriot Web, Patriot Scheduler is a great tool to assist in creating your dream schedule. Be sure to check your registration time and get prepared for the new term.
Mason's basketball season is rapidly approaching. This Saturday, November 12th, from 5 to 6:30 p.m., the school will be holding the annual Gold Rush. Sponsored by Student Government, Resident Student Association, and Patriot Activities Council, the event is a great opener to the basketball season. This event will be accompanied by GMU's pep band Green Machine. Come join Mason Patriots for games, music, and receive your exclusive gold t-shirt and rush to the first basketball game of the season. Come get into school spirit and cheer for Mason's new basketball squad.
Next week, from Monday, November 14th at noon until Friday, November 18th at noon, the International Programs and Services will be holding their Global Patriots Week. The week promotes the importance of global learning and awareness as a part of the Mason experience for all students, regardless of the major. The event gives students the opportunity to broaden their perspectives by exploring different cultures and developing critical thinking and communication skills crucial in the workplace. To find out more information, go to getconnected.gmu.edu.
Are you interested in becoming a resident advisor next year? There are great benefits, but make sure you know what you're getting into. Here's a closer look at the application process.
The resident advisor application is live for next year, and potentials are flocking to information sessions to learn more about this rewarding experience. Information sessions are currently being held to educate students about all that being an RA entails. These sessions help students set in stone whether they want to become a resident advisor or not. One such student is Rachel Dixon, who knows she wants to be an RA next year.
I just think that because of who I am, I'm a very outgoing person, and as a theater major, I do a lot of team building stuff, and I know how to talk to people. So I think it would be a really great time.
These information sessions are required for the application, which is due Monday, November 21st at noon. So make sure to head over to one before time is up. You can choose to go to the one on November 11th at 2 p.m. in Piedmont Multi-Purpose Room, November 15th at 1 p.m. in Eisenhower Media Room, or November 18th at 4 p.m. in the Hub Meeting Room 2. Good luck to all the potential applicants. This is Alexis Whitted reporting for Mason Cable News.
After this commercial break, we'll have the sports report with Lexi Hodson and On the Couch with Gina Jerome.
You're listening live to Improv for Mason here on WGMU Radio, heard WGMUradio.com.
You know, it wasn't my idea.
Today's show with our special guest interview for this team in the new conference.
Welcome to a special
It's been
edition of the
a
First
great
Pick.
transition for me personally. I love Mason.
The very talented David Keckner.
I'm great. How are you doing?
Reed, Jonah, it was a pleasure having you on the show today.
Thanks, dude.
I'm Ben Simpson. On the phone today, we have Drew McGarry, successful author, writer. You're listening to WGMU Radio on WGMUradio.com.
Good evening, Patriots. I'm Lexi Hodgson, covering your Mason sports for the week. First off, congratulations to the Mason women's soccer team for defeating Fordham over the weekend with a golden goal scored by junior Aaron Mitchell. With the victory, the Patriots will face top seed St. Joseph's in the semifinals this Friday at 7:30 p.m. The women's basketball team provided fans their first look at the team this season by recently welcoming Washington Adventist in an exhibition match, winning by a whopping score of 97-27. A total of 10 players scored for Mason. Bridget O'Donnell and Chenier Bell each recorded 8 points. Kelly and Alexis Great provided 7 points each, while freshman forward Allie McCole had 6 points, as the 5 rookies combined for 44 points total. This Friday, Mason will begin their regular season versus Radford at 7 p.m. The Patriots will be looking for redemption and a win as Radford beat Mason in the season opener last year. Additionally, this Saturday, the men's basketball team will begin their regular season facing Towson at 7 p.m. here at Eagle Bank Arena. Don't forget, the Patriots will be celebrating 50 years of basketball all throughout the season, so don't miss a game or a chance to win your giveaways. 2 members of the swim and dive team earned weekly awards from the A10 conference on Tuesday. Senior Sydney Fisher was named Women's Performer of the Week, and freshman Attila Kiss was selected Men's Rookie of the Week. Fisher earned her second weekly award of the season after winning 2 events this past weekend. Fisher was additionally named A10 Swimmer of the Week on collegeswimming.com. Kiss earned Rookie of the Week honors for the 3rd straight week. Mason will continue their season by hosting the Patriot Invitational November 17th through the 19th. That's all for sports this week. For more information, visit gomason.com. Enjoy your week, Patriots.
Hello, Mason Nation. Welcome back to another amazing week with me, Gina Jerome, right here with you on the couch. Once again, I'm very excited to be your source for entertainment news nationally, as well as in the DMV and GMU area. So now let's start off with some juicy Hollywood gossip. Joe Jonas is sparking romance rumors with a certain Game of Thrones star. That's right, the dance frontman and Game of Thrones actress Sophie Turner have sparked romance rumors over the weekend. They were spotted looking pretty friendly at a pre-MTV Europe Music Awards Kings of Leon concert in Rotterdam, Netherlands. In pics posted online by a fan, Joe Jonas has his arm around Sophie Turner, and the two are sitting very closely together. Well, who saw this apparent romance coming? Because I sure didn't. I can't wait to hear more about it, and like always, you'll be the first ones to know. So, let's move on to our next story. Planking was cool in 2020. We had the Ice Bucket Challenge 2 years ago, and now the Mannequin Challenge videos are sweeping all across social media. So, what is the Mannequin Challenge? The Mannequin Challenge is a viral video craze featuring people imitating mannequins and freezing for the camera while music is playing in the background. Many people are sharing videos using the hashtag Mannequin Challenge. The music heard playing in the background of most of the clips is race swimmers Black Beatles featuring Gucci Mane. The craze has gone viral since the start of November, and now thousands, I repeat, thousands of videos have been posted online. So, in Mason News, Troye Sivan is coming to the Eagle Bank Arena on Thursday, November 17th as part of his Suburbia tour. The Wild Singer is coming to Fairfax and George Mason's campus. I'm so excited. The show begins at 7:30, so buy your tickets now because they're going super quickly. I already have bought mine. Have you? Well, Mason, this has been a great week bringing you some great and amazing infotainment, Mason Nation. Once again, this has been Gina Jerome right here with you on the couch. See you next week and have a great day. Follow me on Instagram at Gina Jerome and tweet me at Najina_J. Bye, Mason.
Last night was another historic election for America. The results were announced early in the morning, declaring Trump as the president-elect of the United States. This was a blow to the Clinton campaign, but an even larger blow to the pollsters and predictors of the 2016 race. More than 90% of pollsters and all the major reputable polling aggregators and compilers saw this as a 60 to 100% win for Secretary Clinton. This also comes part as Trump has said the polls are inaccurate and rigged. So what are your general thoughts on the election outcome and thoughts for the polling in general this season?
I personally was shocked as someone who's actually seen the polls, and the polls have always said that Hillary Clinton was ahead of Trump. And so to see how it turned out with Trump being the president-elect, I honestly was shocked. But I think you have to respect Americans' choices because he will be the president-elect. My issue with Trump isn't so much of him being a Republican, but who he is as an individual and what he ran his campaign on and the ideology that he's ran his campaign on. To me personally, I think is what's on hatred, racism, and bigotry. And to see him come out as that has been such an issue for me personally. But I do believe you have to respect the party's choices.
Yeah. I think the pollsters might have underestimated a little bit the amount of voters that were actually going to vote this season. And as far as Clinton being the one who was going to win, everyone thought there were a lot of silent Trump supporters. And like you touched base on, a lot of what he said, people didn't really want to speak up about it. But you do have to respect the amount of people that voted. We had a really, really large number of voters this year. I think that's awesome. That's really great that Americans, wanted to participate in this, and it was definitely a historic election, and I'm proud to have been a part of that.
I agree with that. I feel like no one really saw this outcome coming. It took a lot of us by surprise. And I think it's sad to see how everyone is so, turned against each other and fighting and all of this, all of the arguing and everything. But hopefully, all we can do is hope for the best and hope that we will get something good out of this election and these results. Well, thank you, Mason, for tuning in. Please follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Mason Cable News and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Mason Cable Network. To keep up with the latest news on and off campus, I'm Bria Lloyd.
I'm Kylan Adams.
And I'm Lexi Hodgson. See you again next Wednesday.